What if I told you there are animals out there that make tools, solve puzzles, and even fake emotions to get what they want? One can beat humans at memory games, another uses traffic signals to crack open its food, and one creature pretends to be injured, just to manipulate others. Intelligence isn't just about a big brain. It's about using it in surprising and sometimes creepy ways. From sneaky birds to ocean masterminds, we're counting down the 7 most mind-blowing geniuses in the animal kingdom. And wait until you hear about number 1. It changes everything we thought we knew about being smart. 7. Rats, the unseen intellectuals. You might cringe when you hear rats, but these tiny whiskered creatures are mental ninjas. They've been trained to navigate complex mazes, solve puzzles, and even detect landmines and diseases with their super-sensitive noses. In labs, rats have shown metacognition, the ability to know what they know and what they don't. That's a skill many toddlers haven't mastered. They form bonds, recognize names, and even show regret after bad choices. Yes, rats feel regret, just like us after binging an entire pizza. 6. African gray parrots, feathered philosophers. Bird brain? Not here. The African gray parrot is called the Einstein of birds for a reason. They don't just mimic sounds, they understand meaning. Take Alex, the famous parrot trained by Dr. Irene Pepperberg. He could identify colors, shapes, numbers, and even ask questions. When asked the difference between 2 objects, he replied, "Color." That's not mimicry. That's comprehension. They also show empathy, frustration, and humor. These birds don't just talk, they think. 5. Octopuses, escape artists of the deep. If aliens lived on Earth, they'd be octopuses. With 9 brains, 3 hearts, and blue blood. These ocean dwellers are bizarrely brilliant. They open jars, unscrew lids, and escape sealed tanks. In one lab, an octopus squirted water at a light switch, just to short-circuit it out of boredom. Their arms act independently while the brain focuses elsewhere. Imagine solving a puzzle while cooking with your feet. That's octopus-level multitasking. Years 4. Dogs, the emotional geniuses. Man's best friend is also one of the smartest. Dogs read human faces, understand up to 250 words, and can even do basic math. Some, like Chaser the border collie, knew over 1,000 words, more than a toddler's vocabulary. They also understand fairness. Give one a treat and skip the other? Prepare for some dramatic sulking. But what sets dogs apart is emotional intelligence. They feel your sadness and respond. That's more than instinct. That's connection. 3. Crows, dark minds of the sky. Crows and ravens give off villain vibes for a reason. They're scary smart. These birds use tools, hold grudges, and remember human faces. Mess with one, and they won't forget. Ever. In one experiment, crows dropped nuts on roads so cars would crack them open, then waited for traffic lights to safely retrieve them. They also solve multi-step puzzles, using one object to get another, and then using that to access food. That's sequential problem solving, a rare skill among animals. 2. Elephants, empaths with long memories. Elephants never forget, and they never stop feeling. They mourn their dead, revisit grave sites, and have even been seen crying. They pass mirror self-awareness tests, use tools like branches to swat flies, and cooperate to solve tasks. In one study, 2 elephants had to pull ropes simultaneously to get food. They figured it out, and waited for each other. Behind those massive ears is a brain wired for memory, emotion, and teamwork. 1. Chimpanzees, our clever cousins. And now, the wildest genius of all. Chimpanzees share 98.8% of our DNA, and the similarities are mind-blowing. They use tools, hunt in teams, wage wars, and pass knowledge through generations. That's culture. In a memory test, chimps beat humans at identifying rapidly flashing numbers. Speed and accuracy, they crushed it. But here's the kicker. Chimps lie. They deceive and strategize. That's social intelligence, the kind needed to survive in complex groups. They're not just wild animals. They're mirrors into our evolutionary past, and maybe even our future. So, the next time someone says animals run on pure instinct, Tell them about the octopus plotting an escape, the crow using traffic lights, or the chimp beating us at brain games. Intelligence has many faces: furred, feathered, finned, and 8-armed. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild,